Right, very early morning from Hiroshima. I took a night bus, so I arrived at 6 or around 7. So I went to the, what is it called? My accommodation to put my bags. Because now I have 2 extra small bags. One is a food bag, one is the bag that, that I use for stuff. That is also, I don't know why, heavy. And yeah, because of that I can't record video because my hands are full. But yeah, the accommodation gave me umbrella to borrow today because it's gonna rain later. So yeah, let's explore Hiroshima. Morning bell. And misty Hiroshima. This is the Peace Memorial Park with the museum and stuff. Yeah, let's go. Very misty morning with some crows. Reminds me of Akatsuki. No, not Akatsuki, it's Itachi. You know, I'm in Genjutsu. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Alright, in the Peace Garden, Peace. Let me just reread what's the name. This is like something that is built for the victims of the atomic bombing. I don't know what you can see from here, but the back there's like a building that yeah, I think that's the building from the atomic bombing. And imagine Palestine is bombed more than this. Right, so this is one of the monuments of peace with a paper crane at the top, if you can see it. And around it is these containers that contains paper cranes. If you look closely, they are paper cranes. But yeah, when it's many of them, it became another thing, like like this one piece, but it's made with tiny paper cranes. I don't know why that's open, but yeah. That's one of the building that is left from the time the bombing in 1945. It's amazing, that was like 80 years ago. But sadly, even though we try to remember this, we still have it today in Palestine. Alright, this is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum. I think this is the longest that I've spent in the museum. I think it's like more than 2 hours I was in there reading everything, because it's basically telling the story about the Hiroshima atomic bombing and how it affected the whole population. It reminds me of Gaza so much. Yeah, and they preserve, like, a lot of emotions and the storytelling, which is very good to educate everyone about the danger of war and atomic bombing. Hope there's no more war in the world. Right, I'm gonna go to another ruined building, and then I think I'm gonna go to the castle, which from what I understand was also ruined, and I guess maybe it's rebuilt again. Let's see. Let's go. So basically, milliseconds after the bomb detonated in the sky, there's like a thunderball, aflame the whole city, so everything burned down. And you know, if it's people are also burned down. But yeah, this thing survived. I think this is one of the things that is closest to the center of the explosion. Right now, I'm at the entrance of Hiroshima Castle. I guess this is the first gate before we get in. As in, before we see the castle. Of course, gate is before we go inside. Let's go. I mean, there's a match at the stadium, that's why you can hear cheers. I didn't expect to see such modern and classic, new and old combination. There seems to be a lot of like sites like this, so I think after the bombing there's lots of things that are vanished, and I guess the castle is also vanished, but they rebuilt it again. Let's see, let's go, let's see whether it's worth it to go inside. Yeah, so they usually mark the sites like this. Of course there's a description, but then again I don't read Japanese, so can't tell you what it is.